If you clicked on this video, that means you're trying to figure out what the best marketing strategy is for your real estate business. In this video, I'm not going to have any fluff in it, but I do want to build some credibility. So I'm going to have a slight introduction of who I am and what I do. If you don't want to watch it, there's timestamps below that you can just skip. I got into a marketing agency for realtors about 6 months ago. For that, I owned a junk removal company. I worked with hundreds of realtors in my area. They would list houses or people would buy houses, and we would come in and clear out everything so they could take photography pictures. It wasn't just realtors who I worked with, but it was a majority, and I learned the business through them. And I really got passionate through marketing because I actually grew my junk removal business through paid ads. Okay. Obviously, it wasn't just paid advertising, but I leveraged paid advertising so I could build as quick as possible. I sold that business a while ago. My body was taking a huge toll. I was more into marketing and the overall aspect of it. It just intrigued me. So that's my short intro. In this video, I'm going to go over why you need to be leveraging paid advertising, okay, in any business. And this, I'm not just saying this because I'm an agency. If you don't want to choose an agency to run it, you can run it yourself, but you need to be leveraging Google ads and Facebook ads and paid advertising in general. But I'm going to explain why we use Google ads to generate leads for our realtors, okay? So let's get started. So just like any marketing, you want to have the highest quality leads and the most lead flow, obviously. So with real estate, the average is around 0.5% to 1% of actual listings. And that's really low, okay? Compared to other businesses, it's pretty low. Now, obviously the commission is there, and the return on investment from just one listing can provide all your marketing spend plus some, okay? So you only need a couple deals from your ad spend and you will be profitable. However, you still want to have the highest intent to narrow down your time of going through all the leads, whether you have an ISA or you're doing it yourself, calling them, emailing. You really want to have the highest quality. Now, there's 3 reasons why you don't have high quality leads if you're running them right now. So number 1, this is for search. If you're running search ads, you need to be relevant, okay? Have directly ad groups and directly correlated ad copy to what people are searching for keywords. Have everything dialed in, okay? That's number 1. Now, you may think this is the most important, and it definitely is to an extent. However, the next step is your landing page. Now, this is what qualifies the leads. This is what actually brings in quality leads and then drags out the other ones that are not maybe interested, or they just clicked on your ad because they just like clicking on ads. The number 1 way to do this is to create the perfect length of a survey, of a lead form submission, to just the point where people who are interested fill it out, and people who are not interested and are going to waste your time do not fill it out. Okay. Now, this may seem like, how could you do this? Okay. It's really just split testing. Now, we have figured out the number 1 way to do this, and it's through a variety of questions on a survey where they can click. But there's a lot of things that there's to this, okay? If your website doesn't load fast enough, people get retention spans. They just click off, okay? Maybe you have too much stuff, side text, you have pop-ups on your website or your landing page that distract them from the real focus. There's just a lot of things to the landing page that really you need to have dialed in if you want to have the high quality lead flow and intent that you want, okay? So that's number 2. The third step is really your sales process and your follow-up process, okay? So you need to have a CRM, number 1, okay? This is a customer retention management software. This categorizes different leads into different groups. So for example, maybe how they answer the phone, you put them in a separate group. Maybe it's how the listing time, they actually want to sell their home, you put it in a separate group. And then another important detail is you need to have some sort of email marketing drip or a text message drip, something where you're texting them or emailing them, maybe on a monthly basis, maybe on a semi-monthly basis. You need to text them to update them, maybe on, if they're a buyer, you need to update them on some listings, or just to ask how they're doing, okay? So what process they're thinking, how are they actually thinking about, do they still want to sell? Things like this, okay? It really just builds your dominance with them, so you actually build some character, and they like rely on you and they keep thinking about you, so they're in your top of their mind. So when the time comes they actually want to sell, you're there, okay? So those are the 3 things. There's a lot more to this that goes really in deep, obviously, but these are 3 main important things that you need to have dialed in if you want to win with paid ads. Thank you for watching. My name is Jack. I'm with Nyan Solutions. If you do want us to run your ads and hop on a call and discover how we can do this for you, please email me in the description below.